Hi guys, and thanks for watching our weather update on April 18th, or sorry, April 17th, 2023 even. So today we're going through the detailed forecast for this drier spell, and then we're looking at the colder trends for the end of the month. So starting with the UKV from the weather.com first, we can see that today has been quite a dry day across the country. There have been a few showers across the Midlands and in the north. Going through tonight, we see low cloud pushing from the east, filling the country up, covering it up for the early hours of the morning, bringing possibly a few patches of light drizzle. Going into the morning, we see sunshine extending from the east then. So tomorrow will be quite a dry day, though some showers will form in the west, some possibly heavy. Those will clear through, and into Wednesday we see I think a very dry on Wednesday with sunshine and just variable cloud. Cloudiest, I think, in the southeast at first, and cloudiest skies pushing westwards through the day. Into Wednesday night, we see skies clearing up. And into Thursday, we see a very sunny day. Look at that, lovely sunshine. On Friday, we see a front pushing from the east, bring showery rain, followed by some quite heavy showers on Saturday. So by Saturday and Friday, it seems like low pressure will break through. Also, just have a look at the temperatures. So today was quite a warm day for the North Midlands and North. Temperatures up to around 18 degrees. Tonight, temperatures dropping down to around 10 degrees before rising up to around 17 in the west tomorrow, and up to around 14 in the east. Because of the easterly winds, it'll be coolest on the east coast. Bit chilly there tomorrow night with temperatures down towards 5 degrees quite widely. Wednesday, we see temperatures getting towards 14 to 15 degrees at the highest in the west. And going through to Wednesday night, we see temperatures dropping down to around 3 or 4 degrees. Into Thursday, around 14 or 13 degrees in the west, cooler along the east coast. And into Friday, again, I think we're a bit cooler. We're actually possibly for the North Midlands, 15 is possible, while down in the southeast, only 9 degrees. Into Saturday, cooler still. In the north, only around 8 degrees, while in the south and southwest, around 13 degrees or 10 degrees. So it's a cooling trend through the week, as we said in yesterday's video. GFS 12 said run looks like this. So we see the high pressure over Scandinavia, building nicely, pushing in the easterly flow. Towards the end of the week, we see this little bump in the isobars here, towards the southeast. That's a little low pressure system pushing in, and that will bring a few showers or fronts in from the east. And then low pressure forms right over the country into Saturday. We're quite a wet day possibly. And into Sunday and Monday, we pull down a cold northerly flow, and that will bring sunshine and showers. Some possibly wintry with hail and thunder, possibly even sleet with possibly snow on the high ground at night. Into the end of next week, we see low pressure, we see quite low pressure around the country, and very, very slight gradients, so winds will be quite light. Before, towards the end of the month, we see low pressure moving from the south. That'll bring a milder push of winds. However, that looks very, very wet and windy. Into the start of May. That's the May bank holiday, May Day, and we see high pressure to the south, the driest in the south, but possibly showery in the north. And into the first few days of May, up to May 3rd, we have low pressure in the west with high pressure over us. The high pressure is trying to battle, but the low pressure does look quite deep in the Atlantic. ECMWF run looks like this. So looking at high pressure building towards Scandinavia, as I said, lovely easterly winds pushing in, a bit chilly on the east coast, inland towards the west. For now, it should be quite mild. I think that anywhere you are, it should feel quite nice in the sunshine anyway. Going through to Friday and Saturday, we see that low pressure pushing from the east, that trough, before it forms over the country and pulls down the northerly winds into Sunday and Monday, so on and so on. Now the ECM builds in high pressure by Wednesday, April 26th, so trying to get a bit milder, but I think it's still quite cold with that, with possibly frosty nights. Before we do see the milder air masses pushing by Thursday, April 27th, the GEM looks like this. High pressure over Scandinavia, pushing in the easterly flow. That little bumping the isobars there. Lovely little bump, lovely little kink, pushing in that little trough. And into Saturday and Sunday, that low pressure pushes towards the North Sea, and you pull down a strong northeasterly wind. That looks really quite cold. That's quite cold. -5 Celsius ice storm pushing through the country there. -10 Celsius ice storm getting towards Scotland. Wow. Then we just stay quite cold and quite unsettled up to Thursday, April 27th. UK Met Run. Let's see how this compares. So we go to the hover. Lovely Scandinavian high pushing in. That won't last long. That sort of dies off and goes towards Greenland. Retrogression. And into Sunday, we see that northeasterly flow picking up, as we said. That should be quite showery and quite cool. And into Monday, we see a northerly. Icon. This is quite a cold spring, isn't it? Icon looks like this. So we see lovely Scandinavian high, as we said this video. Going towards Friday and Saturday, we see that low push towards the North Sea, pushing in cold winds from the northeast. Cold winds from the northeast, everyone. A return of quite wintry weather, possibly. And finally, last but not least, the arpege. Let's see what this does. So you see the easterly winds. What does it do towards the weekend? This run doesn't get that far into the weekend, but we can see the building blocks of the cold spell. Low pressure sort of pushing towards the southeast, towards the east, and you got high pressure, big Greenland block of Greenlands, as it says in the name. Low pressure towards the Azores, and you can see that this northerly wind is pushing out of the Arctic and Svalbard. Look at that bitterly cold air. Obviously, it's April, so it won't be perishingly cold, but for the time of year, it's cold, and it looks like from Sunday onwards, it'll be quite cold. So that's it for today's video. Make the most of our warmer and drier few days coming up, because after it does look like it will turn cooler and more unsettled from Saturday onwards. So get out there, enjoy yourself, and I'll see you sometime before the end of the week. Bye for now, and enjoy yourselves.